Gonna build a mountain from a little hill. Gonna build a mountain, I hope I will. Gonna build a mountain, gonna build it high. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, I only know I'm gonna try.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another video of Planet Zoo Creations. Today we're going to be doing the mute swan. So first of all, let's get into the general information of this animal, and then we're going to go over the build, and at the end of the video there will be a montage of the animal in its environment. So I got a nice idea for the mute swan, so I'm going to try and do it and see what we can do. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's get right into this general information of the mute swan. So the mute swan, or Cygnus olor, I don't know. Least concern, population about unknown. The mute swan, or Latin name, is a large waterfowl that lives throughout Europe and Asia, with invasive populations in North America and Japan. It is white with black feet and an orange-red bill, and black markings around the nostrils, eyes, as well as the edge and tip of the bill. A leucistic morph can occur, which is almost indistinguishable in adults, where the legs have a pink color instead of black. Juvenile swans are normally gray, but have a white plumage if exhibiting leucism. Mute swans have a distinctive black basal knob on the root of the beak between the eyes. This knob is generally larger in males, but varies widely based on the individual, environment, and time of the year, growing larger in breeding males and females during the mating season. Males are typically 1.4 meters to 1.7 meters long, have a wingspan between 2 meters and 2.4 meters, and weigh 9.2 kilograms to 14.3 kilograms. Female mute swans are slightly smaller at 1.25 meters to 1.55 meters long, with a wingspan of 1.8 meters to 2.16 meters, and a weight of 7.6 kilograms to 10.6 kilograms. As a species of least concern, the mute swan is not endangered. The species is widespread across the world, inhabiting temperate regions. They are often used as a decorative fowl in parks and gardens, and escapees of such settings have established a naturalized population in the United States. They are protected across most of their range, and despite poaching, their population numbers are still increasing overall. Natural habitat, so Europe and Asia regions, all of the temperate mainland Eurasia. Biomes aquatic and temperate. So for minimum habitat requirements, for one adult is a land requirement of 300 square meters. They do not need climate requirement, of course. They do, however, need water requirement, of course, and that is 150 square meters for one adult, remember. They do not need deep water requirement, and they need a temperature requirement of minimum of minus 5 degrees Celsius and a maximum of 34 degrees Celsius. They need a grade 1 fence that is higher than 1.25 meters tall. Species data. Social needs. Mute swans live in monogamous pairs and may congregate with others in large groups during migrations. Some pairs may also be territorial and reject other swans on their territory. Juveniles who have not yet reached sexual maturity will live together in flocks until they form a breeding pair with another individual. Reproduction. During the mating season in spring, unattached swans attempt to pair with each other. A male and a female will approach each other and engage in courtship displays, which may involve wing fluffing, head dipping, and preening. If the couple is compatible, they sync up their movements into a dance which forms a bond between them. A young male and female may spend a breeding season together without mating and not breeding until the next year. Mating takes place partially submerged in the water and is preceded by further displays between the pair, such as resting their heads on each other's backs and intertwining the necks. The pair builds a nest out of vegetation or chooses a different nest site. The nest mound is large and raised with a dip in the middle to protect the egg. Approximately 1 month after mating, the female lays 5 to 12 eggs, usually between 5 and 7 male, usually between 5 and 7. Male and female take turns to incubate the eggs, which will hatch roughly 5 weeks later. Soon after hatching, the chicks will leave the nest to accompany one of their parents. They spend 60 days together until the chicks fledge. They are then driven away by their parents and form groups with other non-breeding swans, usually 2 years of age or younger. They remain closely associated with swans of similar age until they attempt to find a mate. Mute swans reach sexual maturity at 3 years old. They are serial monogamous, meaning they have a different committed partner each breeding season or stay with the same partner for several seasons. Occasionally, there may be extra pair matings, resulting in some chicks by the same dam having different fathers. Group size including juveniles. 2 up to 50, up to 25 males, up to 25 females. So what we're gonna do is we're always taking a half, so we're gonna put 25 mute swans in an enclosure. Male batch group size including juveniles 2 up to 50, female batch group size including juveniles 2 up to 50. Dominance none, mating system monogamous, maturation rules gregarious. All mature offspring are tolerated in the group. Relation with humans confident. Guest interaction, guests can enter habitat. Averages in size. The averages in size for a male mute swan we've actually went over in the general information already, but we're going to say it again. 1.55 meters long. For a female mute swan, that is 1.3 meters long. Life expectancy for both a female and male mute swan is 30 years old. The weight, however, is different. The average weight for a male mute swan is 11.5 kilograms, and for the female, that is 9.1 kilograms. If you want to read this life cycle, go ahead. Research status. Fun fact 1. Although mute swans are monogamous, they do not always mate for life and may have several partners in their lifetime. Fun fact 2. Mute swans are the heaviest flighted birds. A particularly large male weighing 23 kg was the largest flying bird ever recorded. Fun fact 3. Mute swans are highly intelligent and have been known to bear grudges. Fun fact 4. Mute swans have been introduced to North America as ornamental birds for ponds. The temperature climate similar to that in Eurasia meant escaped birds could comfortably survive in the wild. Fun fact 5. In England, the typical coloration of the mute swan is referred to as a royal swan, while the leucistic morph is known as a Polish swan. Interspecies enrichment. You can you can put these mute swans together in a nice Eurasian environment together with European fallow deer, red deer, wild boar, and wisent. You can create like an insane Eurasian forest, which I do plan on doing one day. But for now, we're gonna keep it on the mute swans. So, with natural habitat, we're gonna have to put 25 swans, which means we have a land requirement need of 588 square meters, and we need 294 square meters of water. There we go. We're gonna put the barriers down. We only needed a grade 1, so you can just put these glass fences. I would say that we do definitely need something of space. Not too much, of course, but definitely something. Okay, let's see with the habitat gate, how big is this? 2,000 square meters, that's indeed too much. That's a little bit optimistic. How about now? Is it more realistic right now? 1,300. And how much did I need? Actually gonna need to calculate a little bit. We need 588, so that's like 600, and 300 is like 900. So I think this will be decent because I need a lot of water, remember? So yeah, this is gonna be okay. Then what I do want to do is create something special, ladies and gentlemen. So what I kind of want to create is a big water pond here. And then with a instep, so it's like really like pretty. Okay, let's actually get all of this gone so that I can see what I'm actually creating. Yeah, that looks okay, I would say. And a little bit down over here so that we can have a big water place. Okay. That looks okay. Now, what I don't like about it is this. This is looking edgy. That should be better. Okay. Let's go to animal trading. Ooh, golden ocelot. Mute swan. And then we're just gonna adopt them all. $25 is a lot, but I think we should be good on diseases. I think we can take it. It's not like but there's so many. 16. Okay. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and then let's take him just because he's a silver one. And then move them all into here, and then let's get the females on receptives. There we go. I'm pretty curious to see what's gonna happen once they're all in here. I do think it might be better if we get some more vets and some more zookeepers and caretakers, because 25 animals do need some care, you know. All right. There we go, that's already a deceased animal. So we're gonna be looking. I mean, the water is not that deep, so that's good. We can also put something in there. And as you can see, there you have it. The swans are in the pond. There's a diseased animal. Oh, Q fever. Okay, they have a lot of diseases. Okay, we gotta treat them 100%. Q fever, get that away. Okay, being treated. Habitat 1 and transfer to veterinarian. Okay. Being treated, okay. Alright, so you're still being treated. Yamila, alright. Okay, I think we should now see Habitat 1, everybody's in Habitat 1. Okay. And on space, you're doing good on space and doing a lot on water. Okay, that's perfect actually. I think this could be very nice. Maybe a little less water. Don't really know. I would say that's pretty okay. I think. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. Alright, hard shelter. They need hard shelter. Okay, I might need to shorten this in a little. Just because it's else it's gonna be a little bit too much. You're still fine on water, that's perfect. Okay, they need hard shelter. You can fix that for them. Shelters species. I'm gonna go down to mute swan. Arctic, we're not gonna take Arctic, we're not gonna take Australian, not South American. I don't know, maybe log shelter is pretty decent. Now we basically place that over there. Get the long grass gone there. Alright. Hard shelter is 30%. Yeah, that's understandable that that's a little bit less. I'm gonna try to get it. I'm gonna try to get it like this, like 50 or something, but can't promise you guys anything. 44%. 47. Okay. Okay, that's fixed now. Perfect. Hard shelter is like 56%. I'll take that. I know it's not perfect, but hey. You know, it is what it is, okay? It is what it is. Okay, then the terrain. Okay, let's look at the terrain. Rain is 100%. Okay, that's perfect. Had a hard shelter, I'm sorry about that, but hey, okay. Plants now, though. That's what I'm looking forward to. Okay. Biome, temperate and aquatic. Continent, Europe and Asia. Alright, let's get it. It's raining again like crazy. But the coverage should also go up a little bit because of the rain. The trees and stuff that I'm gonna be placing. Oh, bamboo, I don't really think that that's like the perfect thing to do. Ooh, some of this is also gonna be perfect. Some lotus bloom. Alright, that's a good song. If you know it, let me know. We're gonna be filling up this pond and making it look exactly as we want to. I mean, a cherry blossom tree might actually be pretty good, because, you know, I don't know where they all live in Asia. Let's see. So Asia is like more cherry blossom, right? So I don't think a cherry blossom tree would fit in here. It wouldn't look nice, but you know what does fit in here? Weeping willows. I am 100% gonna fit weeping willows in here. And lots of reed. That's also gonna be a thing. I do like how it's looking right now. Oh, and the water, maybe I could like Amazon tropical crystal. What's those? No. No. Also not dirty water, wouldn't really. No, not Everglade. Tropical is also not really it. I would say crystal water then. Something like that. Pretty decent water, you know. Just something like that, yeah. I do love the way that they're walking at the moment. I'm definitely gonna be putting a lot, so don't worry guys. We're gonna be putting lots of stuff down. Because they'd like a lot of coverage, so then you can't really blame me, right? Yeah, I do want Korean pine tree. Ooh. Well, they're not really Korean, so. London plain tree. Okay. Then I do like this. I really can enjoy this. I'm definitely gonna be putting underwater stuff in there as well. Hold on. Tree fern is not really like, nah, I'm not, no. Underwater eel, that's definitely what we're doing. But this is what I'm talking about when I'm talking about like geese and stuff. That's what I want to see. Weeping willows. One of my favorite trees for like an aquatic build. They're always at the aquatic side. Don't even try to argue with me. I know for a fact that this tree is one of the best ones to put in there. Look at that, that's just honestly perfect. I'm really liking this build so far. The aesthetic of it, it looks really good. It's simplistic, but it's so good and looks so natural to where swans would love to be. Let's see if I want anything else in there, because I used, yes, underwater, of course. Let's do that first, and then some grass, of course. We're gonna need to put a lot of grass in here. That's a fact, of course. But first, let's put some underwater eel grass in the water, of course. That's the next main priority. Underwater plants make this really nice, so yeah, that's what I'm focusing on right now. That's gonna make this really look lively, trust me. You gotta have these underwater things or it's not gonna look good. Where did I find this again? Ah, here. Okay, so this is looking pretty good, the water, I would say. Look, it's looking very natural. Let's see how you're doing on coverage. Pretty good. Okay, so the only thing I want to add actually is like some of this, but the bracken is like, I wouldn't put a bracken in here. Ooh, sunflowers might be nice as well, but because it is Europe, you know. Some flower. Oh. Some flowers also could lift it up the mood a little bit. That is like the perfect touch, right? Damn, it's actually pretty big. Alright, that's enough of the coverage, I think. Looks pretty good to me. So let's look at the next thing, which is enrichments. They're of course gonna need some enrichments. Food enrichments, a forage pool. I actually didn't really keep that in mind that they might need a forage pool. Okay, I'm gonna need to clear up some space. That's already what I know. We'll have to move this aside a bit. But we actually created like some sort of lump here. I don't know how this has been created, but okay. You know what, let's just keep it on there, it doesn't really matter. Just this has to get out of here. I'm talking about this. Can I not place the forage pool in the water? Inaccessible. God damn it. So now it's accessible though. Still accessible, yeah. And that does not look that good. I do not really like the things that it's done, but you know, this hill is just not looking good. It's really not looking good. Okay. Let's try that again. shall we? Let's create this big bump again. I honestly cannot use snow right now, because I'm trying to put their forage pool here. Okay, that's not too bad. And apparently it's snowing a little bit. It changed a lot? Not really. Of course, these plants have a need to move now. That won't be an issue. Okay, for the rest, everything looks pretty decent, I would say. Okay, not looking too bad, I would say. Forage pool is accessible. Look at this. This is Winter Wonderland. That's perfect. That's really clean and nice, but okay. As most of them are. What the hell? Why is there a forage pool here? I didn't need that. We have a massive lump here, which I can't really get away, so we'll just leave it, I guess. Just place the willow tree a little bit to the side here. No, actually it would be nice as like if I put it there, I think. Yeah, that looks better, a lot better. And this lump, guys, please just ignore it. It's not nice, I know, but it's just for the forage pool that's annoying it a little bit, but hey. And then here, this little bump in the ground, but that's still pretty natural, I would say. Don't know what happened here, actually. Okay, next up, fruit spike tree. I'll have to place a lot of these, because they're with a lot, of course. And then a slow feeder. Actually made it look better. Okay. And now it's worse again. Okay, so let's see on food. Oh, they actually have a lot, way too many. Well, if they really have that much money, too much, then I will delete some. Something like that. Alright, let's see how much. Oh, that's perfect. Let's keep it at that. Okay. And then toy enrichments. A beaver pool? What the hell? I've never actually had that. Wait, so how does this work? Hold on, so what, how does this actually work, the beaver pool? Ah, you place it there, and then they can basically get in. Okay, I get it, but that's a lot of space requirement, and I actually don't have that space right now, I think. Oh god. Okay, I did not know beaver pool was gonna be the like a thing for them. I did not know that. I honest to God didn't know that. It's a beaver pool. Why would a mute swan need it? But apparently they do want it, and I don't think it's. Do you like place it on like water or something? No, you don't. You don't need to place it on water because I just did outside of the water. Okay. Okay. Then. This would be the perfect place. But yeah. Shite, I guess. Then I'm hoping that I can extend it a little bit. And I guess that this is just done for the beaver pool. So let's have a look. Can I place a beaver pool here somewhere? No? You gotta be kidding me. Come on. Okay, I'm able to place it here. Okay. And it's accessible. Perfect. But I saw something that is not that nice. It's a water pool. It's literally a water pool that I have. Okay, not too bad, I would say then, I guess. They've got some extra land all of a sudden. Yeah, the terrain is a little bit wide now all of a sudden, but just for these pools. There we go. It's accessible. This one is also accessible. That looks good. Rest also looks okay. I'm gonna move this tree a bit over here so that they do have their water stuff. Oh, there's a plant in there. We can't have that. Gotta move the grass a bit, you know. Just to make it look better, I'm just gonna base some more stuff around. Inaccessible. Inaccessible. Accessible. Alright, so they gotta... Well, yeah, I guess. Reversible area, yeah, okay. Wait, is this one like inaccessible? There's no way. Inaccessible. That's crazy. No, it's accessible again. Inaccessible again. Accessible. Everything looks good now, let's see. Not seeing any issues. Okay, that's good. That's perfect. Yeah, it does look nice with the pools. I'm not gonna lie. It's weird that I'm putting a beaver pool in here, but sure, I am doing it, so gotta keep that in mind for beaver. First time I'm seeing that though. Ah, a curio ball. Can't place it over here, sadly. That would have been a good place. Ooh, mirror mobile. Should be... Oh, it's inaccessible. Where will I place the mirror mobile? Is it accessible? Because then I'm gonna let it stand there. Oh my god, it's accessible. Let's go. Okay, let's go. That's good. It is accessible. Perfect. Then a water jet rock. Always nice to place these a little bit around the place. Normal water jet. Everything seems accessible. Okay. Not too bad. Then there's only one thing I still want to do, and that's focusing on the water. And it's just special effects. That looks pretty decent, I would say. Well, they have like fountains and stuff, so I don't know, maybe it's nice. It might be actually nice to have like a fountain in there. So it's kind of annoying that it's like underwater here also starts splashing. Alright, let's do it like that then. That's alright, I would say. Like a little fountain in the middle. In the middle, I mean. That's pretty cool. Okay. So I think that's the build then, guys. Let's select the Swan and see if everything's alright. just a hard shelter, but it's alright. Environment is good. Enrichment is good. We got every enrichment. And there. Food, whatever. Okay, then I would say enjoy the montage, ladies and gentlemen, of this beautiful build. In my opinion, this is a really well done build. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and then I will see you guys into the next one. Take care. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, smash a like if you want to, and then I will see you guys all into the next video, where I'm gonna give one hint. I'm gonna be doing another exhibit animal. So thanks so much for watching, and I will see you all into that video. So bye bye.